and welcome everyone back to Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers. And as you can tell, I am still kind of dealing with a bit of a cold, but, well, cold. I say bronchitis, or I might have gotten that wrong. It might have just be a sinus infection. I don't know. It's something. But I got Amy with me. She's doing her Japanese lesson real quick. How's everyone doing tonight? She's going to be playing catch up while I forge ahead. Hopefully she catches up to me before I get to a duty. So we'll see what happens there.
Minasan konbanwa.
So yeah, I took some Robitussin and to hold off the cough, and I have some cough drops here just in case. Got some water nearby. Yeah, we can also stop early if I need to. No big deal there. But yeah, we are. I'm making sure we're doing all right. And yeah, when I say urgent care, it's not like, it's basically just, hey, go in to take a look at me, and it's not like an emergency type thing. It's just like, hey, I don't feel very well, but I don't want to. Just take a look at me sooner than making a doctor's appointment. So faster than doctor's appointment, but slower than emergency room, typically.
I don't know. I think the emergency room would have been quicker than that.
But it's just cheaper.
I've never waited more than 2 hours at the emergency room.
Yeah, but it is typically cheaper. Oh goodness! But we did get some super chats while we were when we started. Excuse me. First up from Alpha, 39 months now, saying, "On whatever day of Christmas my true love gave to me an Amaro mount. That's all. Why are you looking at me like there should be more? I mean, that's already enough as it is, considering what it takes to get one of those." Cat Evie with a tier 1 subscription as well, 36 months. They saying 36 months now, and I had to take my cat to the vet yesterday. Hopefully they are okay and doing all right. And then CD Chow, thank you very much for the 300 bits, asking me to get well soon. I really do appreciate that, and hopefully you are doing well. So yeah, last we left off, we are working our way towards the next Light Warden, and oh, I understand being sick, Game Belt Summit. Don't you worry about that. Case in point. Let's pop this cough drop and see if that helps a bit. But yeah, we'll just see how this all goes. I want to try to continue to make progress.
No cough drop on top of Robitussin. Okay.
It'll be fine. I want to try to keep making progress because we need to get through this. We need to get through Yakuza 0, and we need to get through Endwalker if we're going to ever start that Mega Man marathon. So we got to just keep making progress. That's the key here. Plus, the game's just fun. I've been playing anyway. That's the thing, is like, I probably would have done a little bit of One Piece editing and then played anyway, just because I've been trying to get my other characters up. It's taken a while because I've also, perhaps silly, in a silly way, decided to also work on my Beast Tribe stuff. I almost have my Sylphs maxed out, and I've also slowly been working on the Ixal as well. But yeah, it's not really, it doesn't exactly get a ton of experience for my Red Mage to take over as my main, to be my main, class until the end, just because Dragoon's about to hit level 70. Let's see here. But the other thing I was going to try to do in my off time that I attempted anyway is I have all these quests left over for duties that I've just never done. Like I've still not done all of the stuff regarding the Warring Triad. Have Fires of Some all hard. Never did St. Mosian's Arboretum. I don't know what this one is for to kill a curl. Like, there's stuff I can still do, but I got to get my Red Mage up to 70 in order to do that. Especially as a counter, I kind of like Amy and I started this one, and seems to be dealing with the Chinese like 4 beasts, so that's cool. Anyway, that's what we from Heaven's Ward onward. Those do give some nice XP. Oh, go figure. Rusty McTen, thank you very much for that tier 1 subscription. 39 months now, saying almost to 40 months of awesomeness. Keep up the great work. Happy holidays and hope you feel better soon. Well, thank you so much. Really do appreciate it. And yeah. Also, because I hung out so much at the doctor's office and was waiting, I read through a lot of the volume 1 of Eorze Encyclopedia, and just got it's always funny to see how much like they seem to have set up for these later games, because they had a little section on the Warriors of Darkness there, talking about them, how they, like they talk about the one is like a Rogadin in question marks, of this repute or whatever, and also mentioning that the Lalafell or dwarf of the group really had it bad for Ardbert. So it makes me wonder, like, is that why you guys want me to do the healing class one, to see that storyline? It's like, Either way, though, let's go ahead and talk to Thancred here and see what we got coming up. I'd say we're long overdue for a good turn. I can only hope the gods feel the same way. Now, Nuvi's leavings was to the south, was it? Let's get going. I forget exactly what we're doing here, other than trying to get this train moving, basically. Alright, what do we got? Hey, Luma. Glad you can make it. Hopefully you've been well. Yeah, hopefully everybody's doing well today. Hopefully nobody else is sick, because that's never fun. I really wanted to continue our progress through Danganronpa on Monday, but there was just no way that was happening. The whole reason I went to the urgent care to get looked at was because I basically coughed through the entire night on, what was it? Was it Sunday or was it Monday? I lost track, but one of those nights, the night before I went to urgent care, so I guess it'd be yesterday. So Tuesday night, just coughed throughout the entire night. It was ridiculous. Oh, Lash, your sister came back home from college. That's cool. No Z-Pack. I got amoxicillin as my prescription. The way you described it, I was expecting the place to be abandoned. Perhaps our fortunes are finally improving, though we should probably hear what Guthjon has to say before we celebrate, assuming we can find him, that is. Out of curiosity. Southeast. Okay, we're not going anywhere there yet. Should I try to fight this thing or just not worry about it? Megalobat. The DLC seems to be a mixed bag for Pokemon. Like, there's a lot of good stuff added, but it's also kind of tedious to get the good stuff, so... Is this our man? Let's find out. Who are you? What are you doing in here? Well, you should have listened to Thaf. You're wasting your time. But this site is not developed as the others, is it not? Surely there must be something left. I should explain. The stone you're looking for is Leonine. All the Talos in the Hills of Amber are powered using them. Or were, at least. Anyway, whatever's left, if anything, is too far below to be safely excavated. In the deepest reaches of the mine, we use Talos to keep the pathways from collapsing. They're still there, but they could give out at any time, which is why much of the mine is closed off. Then our only option is to search the higher levels for any fragments of Leonine that might have been overlooked. I suppose there may be one other way. Well, don't leave us in suspense. What you're asking for is a trade secret. I'll need to be duly compensated in exchange. Fine, what do you want? The other day, I found a Vobert gold piece down in the mines. A bloody Volbert gold piece. And wouldn't you know it, I dropped the damn thing somewhere while I was working. Find it, and I'll tell you what you want to know. Man, he'll get treated real nice by the goblins if he finds that. You drive a hard bargain, sir, but we'll take it. It seems we have our work cut out for us, Milan. Thankfully, I have an idea for how we might hurry things along. I'm sure you've noticed, despite their best efforts to illuminate the corridors, it's rather dark in here, meaning that it will be much harder to find a single coin hiding in the shadows. That's why I propose we use these, sun drops. They make the eye take in more light. Why don't you start your search further in, and I'll handle this area here. I'll retrace your steps after in case you happen to miss it. If you feel the drops effects wearing off, I can give you more, so don't worry. Speaking of Beast Tribe quests... all the pixie stuff has me turn invisible. Oops, sorry, bumped the mic. All right. I should say one other thing I really like about the while I was reading through the Encyclopedia Eorzea is they talk about the jobs and sort of like the history around them, but they don't exactly spoil. They don't spoil like what the plot line's going to be for them. They just give a hint of what it could be like, what might encounter as you go through it. Which I was like, okay, cool. I don't have to worry about being completely spoiled about what might happen in the Dark Knight quests. Hey, here's the gold piece. Oh, thank you, Chris Truck. I feel like I'm getting there. Amy's not so sure, but I feel like I'm slow. Like the stuff is working. The cough is still there, but it's not as... I'm not getting the heavy bits, and I'm just mainly taking Robitussin to hold stuff off while I do other things that require my voice, like doing the GVG like top games of the year sort of stuff. So. They're written from an in-universe perspective, and your adventure isn't recorded. Okay. I know Volume 3 just came out, and technically I can't read that until I finish Endwalker. I hope so too, Lewis. I was hoping he'd drop the gold piece somewhere closer to the entrance. More fool for me thinking Lady Luck was on her side. Or maybe she is. Yours, at least. In the end, my contribution was little more than poor company. Well, I couldn't have done it without your sun drops. So you say, but you have proven a knack for success regardless of circumstances. I doubt very much I could have discovered it unassisted. I only managed to survive the Kurthan wilderness in the Imperial capital by virtue of extensive preparation, a habit of mine since childhood, and one of my few positive traits which endeared me to Louis Soix, I imagine. It hasn't been easy finding ways to compensate for my condition. Every tool and trinket has proven vital to my continued success, such as it is. Had I chosen to pursue the arcane arts rather than espionage, well, I'd rather not think on it. So long as I have the means to protect those dear to me and to see my duties through, that's all that matters. Oh, the snippets you've seen online so far. I mean, they go over the entire plot line of, they basically covered everything in Heaven's Ward and A Realm Reborn for the first volume. So yeah, it makes sense. All right, now let's hurry and see that return to Goothjon. The sooner we get back to Oriage and Minfilia, the better. We're back. Wait, does that mean... I'll be damned, you actually found it. Well, a deal's a deal, but don't think this means you'll find what you're after. Oh yeah, Amy and I already did the Christmas event. That was cute. So now we can look like Santa. Yes, like Godbert. Oh wow, it's been a while since I've given dyes as rewards. To be honest, I wasn't sure you could pull it off. But you did, and I'm a man of my word. Come with me. Oh man. So, what's the best way to power level in this game? I know there's... Is it... You only get to do one roulette though, right?
No, but that is the best way. That's what everyone tells me.
Yeah. Is there anything beyond the roulettes so I can just keep working at it? Or is it just roulettes?
There's lev quests as well. You know those things you can pick up at different places?
Yeah.
The beast tribes. And then there's other different side quests. That's all you can
Yeah. Basically, I'd really like to get my red mage up to snuff. Now, granted, that means getting it up to 77 at this point. Yeah, 77. So it's like it passed so quickly. Okay, so basically, I should stop doing the tribal quests for Realm Reborn and move on to Heaven's Ward stuff. Okay. The hunts?
Oh yeah, that's another thing you could do.
I don't know if I've ever done the hunts. Every time I step out of those mines, the sky seems to get brighter. I'd never leave them if the air weren't so stale. But you're not come to hear my grievances. You're after Leonine. First, I have to ask. You ever hear of rockworms? Rockworms? I know them by another name, though I'm fairly certain the locals call them knockers. Aye, that they do. Whatever you want to call them, those little bastards may be the answer to your troubles. They can fit through cracks and crevices down where we could never hope to reach. And on occasion, they come back with something valuable. They dig up Leonine in the mines. It's a rare occurrence, but yes. That said, it usually amounts to no more than a few flakes. Well, our only other options sound tantamount to suicide, so how can we draw off these rockworms? Over by that shack, you'll find a bag full of smoke bombs. Set off a few in the mines and you'll flush them out in no time. Once they're out in the open, knock them senseless and check their backs. I should warn you, this method of mining, even if you could even call it that, is used as a last resort on account of what little they're like to bring back. You'll want to cover as much ground as you can if you hope to find anything of value. Assuming you do find something, bring it here and I'll have a look. Okay. Combat tribes are alright for the XP in their level range. So 50 to 60 for Heaven's Ward. 60 to 70 for Stormblood. So I should be doing the Stormblood tribes for my Red Mage. Okay. We should split up to see if we're gonna cover more ground as he suggests. If you can cover these 3 areas on your map, I'll see the parts in between them. Oh, congrats on beating Hogwarts Legacy on Switch, Oscar. That's awesome. And yes, you got it. We did get an announcement of an epilogue finale for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So that's cool. Yeah, that's very exciting. I'm glad they're doing all that because I know some people were kind of disappointed what the actual secret of Area Zero turned out to be. Like, it wasn't actually doing much. Alright, let's go. Oh, really? If you have a job at max level, other alt jobs level up faster? That's cool, but it'll be a while till I hit level 90. Like, is it really worth it for me to power level Dragoon in order to get the others? I don't know. Hey, I'm talking here. Jerk gnome. Mess with me and Sayo will beat you up. It applies to all jobs below your highest job level job. So basically everything, because I have nothing up to 90. Right now, Dragoon is my highest level job. But would you guys recommend that? Is it better to get that one job up to 90 and then do the others? Or is it better to just... Oh, okay. So Amy's been told that it's better to do that. So Dragoon won't get the bonus, but all your other jobs get it right now. Okay. It's funny how often this thing comes up. Yeah, it's kind of unbelievable how close Christmas is. We don't really feel ready. Probably because I've been feeling sick and Amy's had to do more. Inspect the rubble. Oh, here's...
The Chloe's book as well as...
Oh, yeah! The
Wondrous Trails is the other thing.
I haven't done the Wondrous Trails in so long.
You haven't done that ever.
I thought we did it with...
The Chloe book, I don't think that's one.
Could have swore I did something like that. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Any more glittering? Man, there's a lot of glittering rocks we need. Hey, Karagosa. Okay, nothing there. Oh, the mana collection's excellent. I need to play more of it. We need to actually try Trials of Mana at some point. But Visions of Mana looks fantastic. Bless you. I was almost ready to joke with you and say, you better not be getting a cold. But I know you take that so seriously. Hey, Heroes Live, how's it going? That sounds like an exciting battle, Karagosa. So many of these things to take out, my God. There's the other one. Actually kill them. Hey, Orgada. Sorry if I messed that up. How you doing this evening? We are just playing some Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers for the first time. Working on this dirty jobs here. Ooh, there's one more. Little bored. No worries. Hopefully we can provide some entertainment as we, you know, search a deep, dark cave looking for knockers.
That is,
You know, we're just trying to find some knockers. I can't believe they went with that name. I'm just going to go ahead and invite Sayo to the party. Might as well. That's what those enemies are called. They're knockers. And there's a ton of them. And as a Dragoon, you just got to poke them a little bit. Amy's really...
I literally put my other headset in my ear so I won't
Jokes, yeah. My wonderful jokes. Knockers are Cornish fairies. Did not know that. See, we learned something. It was fitting. I had to do some corny jokes for the Cornish fairies. I really hope that the One Piece anime is really good because I'd love to have some way of being able to get Amy to enjoy One Piece with me. She's kind of stalled on the manga. Alright, one more. Thank goodness. Yeah, I'm not sure how they'll do it. I mean, I assume it's going to look pretty. It's just a matter of, like, are they going to excessively shorten it? Make it just too fast-paced? Or are they actually going to go just closer to the manga? I'm hoping the latter. Yeah, we already have the One Piece, the live action show condensing things. So we need, like, you know, the original that has its filler, the live action that condenses things, sort of gives it a new flair, and the adaptation that's closer to the manga. All right, we need to actually get this last one. I always forget that. I get the group and it's like, oh, right, there's one I actually have to kill. There we go, finally. There you are. Find anything promising? Between the two of you, I'd say you've got quite the haul. Best get comfortable, friends. It's going to take some time for me to sift through all this. I didn't realize you Shonen Jump app had a year in review. Of course, I don't use the app. I just use the website. I can guarantee you I've only read One Piece.
But prior to founding the Path of the 12, long before the Scions, she was something of a minor.
I actually just read about this. They said them to bring it up.
After her father died, Flamine took her in and taught her the trade. I think they were both seeking to fill the void left by a loved one. Maybe that's why she took to it so readily. Back in those days, I spent most of my time in the quicksand, or some other tavern, loosening tongues and gathering secrets. Occasionally, I'd catch a glimpse of her in the street, on her way home after another hard day's work. I always felt a wave of relief when I saw she'd come back safe, along with a pang of guilt at the fact I wasn't there to support her as I should have been. Simply speaking with her more than once in a blue moon would have been a good start, but I could never bring myself to do it. Instead, I threw myself into my work and became every drunkard's best friend.
Where would you say we are in the story? Carlo's asking.
I am...
I guess I just did the second Sin Eater.
No, you've done 3 Sin Eaters. Tell her I'm on the way to the 4th. I'm in the level 77 quests. I can't imagine she thought too highly of you back then.
Not too highly, no. She once called me a wine-sodden wharf rat, which wouldn't have been half as galling had it not been so accurate. But that was a lifetime ago. Here and now, I have another chance to do things right, and I will not squander it again.
Hey, come and see what I found. You're not going to believe this.
Tell me it's Leonine.
It is at that. You lot were born lucky. It's mostly broken pieces. But look at this.
This is a rather fine specimen.
And yeah, the eye patch was him just being edgy. For the longest time, I thought he actually lost an eye.
It's been decades since we found anything approaching this big. But that's not all. There's an engraving on it.
Ah, these scratches here. They're a little hard to make out. To my beloved Magnus and Schoolie.
have you dropped on my screen and it looked like you were talking to Shrek.
Yes!
Oh my
You
gosh.
It was a gift to Magnus from his wife.
Oh my god.
She found it. She really found it.
Wow. That's cool.
She must have spent her final hours carving this message into the stone, in the hope that he might see it one day. Those rock-backed bastards must have made off with it before we could clear a path to her. It's fate that brought you here to find this stone. No other explanation. Maybe this might still be buried in these parts.
That's cool. It's an interesting little side story we're getting here. For sure. What'd Carla think about my progress?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe that seems so the chat goes away.
Oh, okay.
She just said, ooh.
Yeah, we got really, really lucky. Have a heart. I wouldn't believe it if I had not seen it for myself. But before you set it in the Talos, would you take it to Magnus? For 3 long years he believed she died for nothing. He must know the truth, that her sacrifice was not in vain. We'll take it straight to him. You have my word. Thank you, Guthjon, for all your help. Right then, let's not keep everyone waiting. Off we go. What? Oh, it's you. If you've come to complain about the trolley, you'll find no sympathy from me. I told you before it won't run, and you wouldn't listen. Oh, but it will, now that we have this. Your name is engraved on it, along with your son's. It was a gift from your wife, Magnus, from Agna. No, she couldn't have. Agna. Take it. Do with it what you will. Are you certain? It would delay our plans, but... I said take it. It was you who found it, and you who needs it. Looking at that stone, all I see is... Please, just leave me be. I hope you'll be there when the Talos stirs to life. I'm sure she'd want you to see it. Poor Catman. Hey, Sora. I'm feeling a little bit better, trying to get through it. Dealing it with how best I can. At least I'm not coughing as much as I was during Nier Automata. Yeah, they all are. Well, they're all excited.
Is this Xenos?
Yes. That's him in his new body. Amy got to the scene where she got to see Xenos again. Look how happy she is. It's her favorite character in the whole game, I swear.
Hate this guy.
He even walks the same. Different body and he walks the exact same. Hey, I have not seen him since that scene, so you're clear now.
I just hate that he's tarnished to this game too.
As promised, the Talos have been made ready to receive its heart, thanks in no small part to Jarek, Thaf, and Minfilia. At last we shall return to time to the Timeless, the Sentinel of Stone, that we press onwards to the Brath Orang. Very good. Now let us begin.
Preparations for the enchantment are complete. When the heart hath been suffused with a sufficient quantity of ether, the golem should be restored to life.
All right then. Whenever you're ready.
Well, look at that.
It's working. It's working. Magnus.
Me for this? This wretched heap of stone and rubble?
If you break it, I'm going to be a little upset, old man.
This worthless pile of earth? And yet, I can't. I can't.
Yeah, it's over there.
What troubleth thee, child?
I shouldn't be here. I don't deserve to be. I don't deserve any of the things you've done for me. I'm just a burden, helpless and hopeless. If tomorrow came and I was gone, it would be better for everyone. Thancred most of all. He'll never admit it, but I can see it in his eyes. I wish he'd just say it. Just say that he hates me, that he wishes I was dead so that she could return.
None of this is thy doing, child. 'Twas I who set the oracle on her path unto the first. I who condemned you all to suffer these torments. 'Tis my sin alone, and one that will haunt me unto my dying day. Yet I dare not dwell over long on my many regrets. For the world is a tapestry of fates, interwoven and inseparable. And we who strive to better it cannot choose but make difficult decisions. For naught of worth was ever achieved without sacrifice. And thus must man ever struggle to weigh life against loss. The one for whom thou mournest beareth no grudge. Were she here, she would not suffer thee to languish in sorrow. She would tell thee to seek thine own path, thine own purpose. It is a truth which I myself was slow to learn. Yet a truth it remaineth. Thou needst but have faith. Have faith, and all will be well.
Minfilia and her many dads. Go to her.
Not today.
Now, what do these two have to talk about?
To what do I owe the pleasure that is your extended stay?
Oh, to the tediousness of our hero's present endeavors. That and the insufferable abundance of light in Armorang. I should be glad to keep my distance. Oh, I'm rather fond of sleep, you know. It's a wonderful way to pass the time. Not that my compeers will agree, mind you. Always on the move, the lot of them. Like La Habrea, constantly jumping from vessel to vessel. Such fire, such determination. So much passion, fleeting and forgotten.
Hey, Zelda.
Come to think of it, Exarch, I don't believe I've ever seen you retire to your chambers for so much as 40 winks. However do you keep your eyes from closing? The cold shoulder. You wound me, sir. Always so guarded in our every interaction. Interactions you curiously refrain from sharing with the Scions and their champion.
And risk souring your budding relationship? I think not. Much as I dislike you, there are more useful targets for his energies. And I'm not in the habit of pointing him at my enemies like a weapon.
I mean,
Is that right? Fond of him, are you?
your enemies are the Light Wardens, and you are kind of pointing me towards them, so you're not exactly right on that.
You continue to fascinate me, Exarch. But tell me...
So if it was requested, I would definitely play it. I love Codename Steam. That is a good question, Emmett.
The once great nation whose ingenuity gave birth to this tower was shaped by my hand. As such, I know full well the wonders it can facilitate and those it cannot. There is nothing in these walls which could have aided you in summoning our dear friend across time and space. much less in possession of his mortal flesh. Not even I could have performed such a feat.
I see. You had a hand in Alag as well.
Huh.
This is the song. This is the one I love.
Oh, nice.
Duty.
You would know what I am?
Oh boy, you're getting into the good stuff.
I am the adjudicator of the sacred history with which you dared trifle. I am keeper of this tower's boundless wisdom. The wisdom of ages without age, of everywhere and nowhere. The great work of those who tamed the wings of time and grasped the nature of the rift. 'Tis a boon born of the sacrifice of brave heroes who gave their lives for a brighter future. I will not see their hopes and dreams squandered. The history which led us here will be unwritten. I promise you that.
Honestly, Orgida, don't tell me anything because I don't know who he is.
Well, it seems we're both eager to fulfill our duties then.
I'm glad, Sora. Hope you check it out because it is a lot of fun and there's a lot to play before you even have to pay for it.
On that much, we are in agreement.
Oh, no worries, Orgida. I have a theory, but I don't think it's right. And Linky, oh my God, Johnny, gifting 10 gift subs to the community. Thanks so much for that. Oh, Codename's theme. Yeah, we just finished up getting that special. Mary Crimbo, Derek, hope your throat heals up soon. Yeah, fortunately, it's not it's just a bit of drainage, so it's not too bad as far as that is concerned. It's mostly just getting over it. Thankfully the antibiotics I've been on has definitely helped to get through it a bit more. Linky, as far as where we're at, we are in. We just finished getting that special stone we need in order to activate the golem over there. So that's definitely very cool. But yeah, thank you so much, Johnny. That is so incredibly generous of you. And hope that your continued playthroughs of, I know you're doing like a second full playthrough of freaking Final Fantasy XIV right now. So I'm amazed you can do it. It's taken me so long just to get to this point. That's for sure. Minfilia poured her heart out, and we got some more. Just curious where it's all going to end up. I don't know where exactly this is fully going to go. Mind apologies for the delay. Minfilia and I had a private matter to discuss, which bringeth me to the question: how didst thou find Thancred during your search? He spoke of Minfilia of his own accord. I see. 'Tis well he did, and with such candor. I attempted to broach the subject before. My intention was to ensure no words remained unspoken between them, lest tragedy intercede. A regret I myself know all too well. Alas, in the end he refused to heed my counsel. I just wrapped up Heaven's War with Romani, but I ain't getting to Stormblood for another few months. There's tribal quests to unfortunately max out. I mean, can I bring it up? I can't bring it up here, but I mean, I talked to you a bit before. I still have a bunch of old tribal quests to do too, which I apparently need to work on other tribal quests so I can, since I'm about to hit level 80 with my Dragoon, I'm like, I should probably get my Red Mage up so I could have them encounter stuff as well and see the side, the big quests, the job quests, the role quest, I guess is a better way to put it. To see more of that. So it's like, how do you do it? Yeah, exactly. Well, right now, the 4 classes I'm going to try to stay focused on it so I can do more of that. And I guess for Endwalker, I'm going to expand it to a 5th. Oh, I know. And trust me, I get it, Johnny, because I'm like curious about the other storylines and whatnot. But right now, my 4 main classes in order to see that stuff is Dragoon, Red Mage, Dark Knight, which I just began, and oh god, what was it? Sage. Just because it was the highest level, so I would easily grab it. A time will come when they must face the reality of their circumstances, but I have faith that all will be well in time. 90 is the cap right now, Buscare Helicopter. It'll be expanded to 100 once Dawn Trail comes out. Now let us not tarry any longer. The Talus and the Bath Orang await. Oh, Arrows Live paying forward the gift and giving Johnny a gift to the channel. That's so kind of you, Arrows Live. Thank you so much. Alright, well, before we talk to Magnus, I noticed Vain Pursuit over here. We can get ourselves another Ether Current. How dare you? Yeah, no worries, Johnny. You take care, and eventually... Yeah, Amy's back here too, trying to catch up. Eventually, we will get our Yu-Gi-Oh! Match in. Just to see how good my deck is compared to an old pro like you. Perhaps you could help me. As you've no doubt noticed, most of Twine's miners are Ronso. There's a Mistel lad, though, the only one of his kind in the whole town. I have no idea, Orgda. I don't get it. His name is Kisat, a bit of a loner, always digging by himself in places where you'll be lucky to find a few lumps of coal, never mind gems and such. I often ask him why he doesn't mind the same spots as the rest of us, but he never gives me a proper answer. I dare say he would be more inclined to speak with an outsider, though. If you could get the truth out of him and see if anything's the matter, I would put my mind at ease. I want to fly, so we're going to do it. My Christmas reindeer's back out. Oh, he's actually in the village. Never mind, I went the wrong direction. He's over here. A traveler, eh? What do you want with me? Lucky to find a couple lumps of coal. Is that what he said? Shows how much he knows. Orgda, thank you very much for the follow. Very much appreciated. Thank you so much for that. You, on the other hand, might be a better audience for a master plan. Have you ever heard of an alloy called Nabathium? It's strong, light, and resistant to heat and friction. It was one of the most valuable metals in Nabath Orang, and a lot of their jewelry was made from the stuff. The trouble is, the techniques for mixing the alloy were lost to the flood. I've been looking for a way to make my own, and my search led me to a scroll that explains the methods right down to the last detail. After having a historian decipher it, I learned that I lacked one vital ingredient, rutabyte, and that's what I'm digging for. Short in venturing into the empty, my next best option is to look for a vein here in Amarang. Of course, I'd stand a much better chance of finding one if I had help, but I'd rather not have to rely on anyone from around here. Some of the Ronso miners take exception to the fact of Mistel. They seem to think we're not built for this kind of work. Subwani, they want to know how your trip was.
I'm in the middle of early.
She's in the middle of the big battle that we did last time. So,
Good as a short answer.
but she had a lot of fun. When I find that Rutabyte, they'll see how wrong they are. Huh. You know, this is the first time I've said more than about 2 words to anyone in a while, and I feel better for getting that off my chest. You know, Mistel to Mistel. This might be a bit sudden, but I have an idea. How would you like to see the moment I finally unearth that vein of ore? Well, what I really mean is I need someone there to act as a witness. Otherwise, the others might think I bought a lump of it from somewhere. Ludicrously expensive as it is, and I'm pretending to have dug it up myself. Will you do me this favor? You will? Thank you. Luckily, I found the perfect spot for my next dig. If my miner's hunch is correct, the ore should be waiting just below the surface. It's a Nuvi's leaving, so I'll wait for you there. Back down there. I can say that from Amy's trip, she got me a new water bottle. Now I don't have to share, like, fight with Kai over the water bottle she initially got me. He has his and I have mine. So yay. Also, I saw, speaking of Kai, I saw a few of you had seen that Twitter post I did of him. Like, was waiting for food to cook. All I had to do was just wait. It was just waiting on the rice cooker, basically. And it was basically an hour left, so I was like, well, I'll do some Beast Tribe stuff while I'm waiting. And freaking, I'm like, Kai's watching his shows, seems to be fully distracted. I should be good. Somehow senses I have my laptop out, immediately comes over, and I'm already in Final Fantasy at that point. And that's when he's just like, well, I'm going to run it, like, push all the buttons and see what Gridania's like, I guess. So he actually got to run, he ran around a bit and, you know, didn't do much of anything, but he had fun pushing the buttons and see the character react. Oh, no worries, Oscar. Have a good nap, sleep, and hopefully everything keeps going well for you. Merry Christmas to you, too. Phew, I'm glad that's over. How am I supposed to concentrate on my work with all these creatures disturbing me? You certainly know how to handle yourself, though. That fiend never stood a chance. But I dread to think what would have happened if you hadn't shown up. Hopefully nothing else will try to get between me and my dream. Many thanks, my friend. Yep, you have fun doing that. I'm going back to the quest. It's an intense little duty that you got there, or instance, huh? Amy just finished off the attack of the Sin Eaters, which, pay attention to that. That's all I can say. Try to focus on that as best you can. Oh, there's only one out in the wild, and then I know one of these, the last one we get is from the, you know, it usually comes from the end of the actual section of this area, so only one left in the wild to find. Hey, Simidon. Got a shiny Fomantis. Holy crap, that's awesome. Full steam ahead. Oh boy. That is quite the image. What the heck are we in for? It's been years since I've seen a Talos in such fine shape. Would that Agna was here to see it, or our son. I was ready to let her dreams die down there in the mines. Even after you'd found the Leonine, I refused...
better not die.
Even after you'd found the Leonine, I refused to believe it could work. Gods, what a fool I was. But I tell you now, I'm going to take good care of this Talos, for both their sakes. On behalf of my family and all the miners of Twine, thank you. Well, enough chitter chatter. Let's get you to you lot in the Bath Orang, eh? Everything seems to be in order. I take it the Talos' presence resolves the issue of the gate. Oh yeah, that, yes. It's designed to open at the Talos' approach. Then we can finally go to Nabath Orang. You certainly can. All that remains is a final check with the control box over at the mines. You hear that, boys? Get that Talos over to the mines and keep a close eye on it around the curves. Understood? Yes, sir. Let us repair to the mines, then. Before we go, while you were away with Milan, I prepared an extra set of cartridges for you. And this one, it's the practice cartridge you gave me. I know I should have thrown it away ages ago, but I've been adding a little extra to it every day. After so many charges, I'm honestly not sure what it will do, but I wanted you to have it, for luck. GCM of Chaos, this is kind of me taking it easy, to be honest, because it's kind of what I'd be doing anyway. I just get to continue the story this way. Minfilia, we should hurry. Magnus and the others are probably wondering where we are. It's an easy game to relax to. Alright, so I wonder if I should go to the southeast where it's... Should I go to this spot and try to get... 11? It's probably around here, and I don't know if it'll actually take me that way. I don't know. I'm going to go for it. I just want to be able to fly. As soon as I'm able. So we're going to take a little detour. It's probably a silly thing to do. And actually, you know what? If I can guarantee, if you guys can help protect me, I'm going to do a silly thing and change to Dark Knight so I can get the experience from going into these new areas. What? Well, I think it's a pretty decent chunk. Hey, Great B-Man, thank you for the subscription. 5 months now. Saying good evening. Well, good evening to you. Welcome. Glad you could make it. I know it's small, but the funny thing is I only need 88,000 experience. That's so little in the, because the Dark Knight is only, like, level 33. So it actually does have a chunk that helps the leveling. So let's see here. Oh, it scales! Oh, you jerks. I didn't realize that was a percentage. I thought it was... Oh, that sucks. Oh god, this harvester's going to kill me. With just one hit. Dang it, they thought of everything. Also, there's no way across this yet, so dang it. Oh well. You try to outsmart the game and the game outsmarts you. Oh, it's over in this side. It's because it's saying more southeast and... Okay, we got to go back to the main story. Waste of time. Sorry. How much content do you get and in the free trial of this game? The main game and the first 2 expansions. And there's a lot that you can do with that bit. You could, I mean, that's basically 3 games worth, if not more, of content. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to trade, you wouldn't have the market or anything like that, but you'd be able to experience the main story and dungeons and all that stuff. And yeah, you don't have access to the ultimate raids, but still, the majority of the content is available. Who? Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's a rough cutscene. How you holding up? Yeah, I thought of you when we were doing this. Oh, it's over there. Amy's definitely feeling the effects of the stuff that we encountered last time. Alright, all the way back here. Luckily, Thaf and Jarek didn't spend the last few years trying to drink themselves to death and had a good sense of maintaining this stuff. I'll thank them later. Ever since we got the Talos moving again, Jarek has been acting strangely. Perhaps strange isn't the right word, more overexcited. But as long as he gets the job done, I suppose I can't complain. Is this not the most beautiful sight you've ever seen? Oh, if only I could capture this moment in a painting, or even a quick pencil sketch. Hey, you seem pretty good at everything. You wouldn't happen to be an artist too, would you? Unfortunately not. All appeareth ready for the grand departure, but one task yet remaineth. I love how it's like we're trying to find a way to make this trolley work, and it's literally just pushing us. That's amazing. So this is it. We're finally going to Nabatha Rang. I've thought long and hard about what to say to her, to the real Minfilia. I hoped when the time came I would know, but with every step we take, I feel more uncertain. That's no reason to give up, though, not when so much is at stake. Thank you, all of you, for helping me get here. Now let's not keep Magnus waiting. So what do you think? A little primitive looking, I'll admit, but Daedalus Stoneworks has always favored a simple, intuitive design, and that philosophy has served us well enough. Much of the trolley network uses single tracks, making it easy for the Talos to navigate them as needed. And plotting a route is so simple, even we can do it, which makes for fewer accidents in transit. Speaking of which, are you ready to board? Ooh, we got a duty. I gotta disband real quick. Alright, what are we in for? Got an instance.
Oriange?
Thou must needs carry on without me. The path to Nabatha Rang lieth open. Whilst thou travellest thither to the south, I would apprise Mistress Elise and the others of our progress. As circumstances permit, I will thereafter rejoin the hunt for the remaining Light Wardens.
Magnus, will the gate close immediately after the trolley passes through?
No, it will stay open until someone closes it manually. Built that way to prevent any untimely accidents.
Then you and the others can meet us in Nabatha Rang after giving the Ilmorans the slip.
Oriange. Thank you for everything.
Remember, thou needst but have faith.
If you finished with your goodbyes, I suggest you grab hold of something. Be a shame if you took a tumble. The tracks beyond the gate aren't in the best of shape, so the trolley can only go as far as Malik. Godspeed!
Alright, after all this work, we're finally making it.
That must be the gate.
Oh, that's how it works. Wow.
Well, so far so good.
Oh no.
Wait, is that Ranjit?
How the heck did he survive? Oh, come on. We just fixed that. He doesn't look happy.
You're a stubborn old swine, aren't you?
One who has mastered Gukumots fears not the blackest pit or the fieriest hell. Your deeds in the east did not go unnoticed. Long have I lain in wait, and sure enough, you did not disappoint. Had you only sworn fealty to Lord Vorthry, you'd have no cause to skulk about like frightened animals. You will remain as you are, while I dispatch these villains.
No, I won't. I won't let you.
You forget to whom you speak. Who armed you, trained you, fought and killed 1,000 sin-eaters with you. And when you were inevitably cut down and lay lifeless in my arms, who sought out your successor to carry on the futile struggle again and again? We seek to bring peace to what is left of this shattered land, while these mad fools would only bring further chaos down upon us. Do not be deceived, child. Only by Lord Vorthry's hand will this dying world know a sliver of salvation.
I don't know about the world, but I never asked to be saved. However much it hurts, and however hard it gets. It's my life, and I want to live it on my own terms. And those mad fools you want me to abandon, the ones I've traveled with, fought with, and may one day die with, they feel the same. So no, I will not be deceived, no matter what you say. I refuse to believe it's all for nothing. They're everything to me. All I have, and all I need. And I would gladly do anything for them. Let us pass, or kill me. I'm not leaving here without them.
How dare you! Very well. If you would cast your lot with villains, then you shall share their fate.
I heard what you said, and I'm sorry for all the things I've left unspoken. You have to go, now!
Thancred, no!
Go! Do what you came here to do. I'll not have you waste that newfound resolve on me. I leave her in your hands. Hurry!
Oh boy. Oh, I think I know what this duty is all of a sudden. Oh boy.
Not another step. Your fight is with me.
You think yourself her protector? As if a whelp like you could be a better father to her than me.
Oh, it's custody battle. All right, let's go. Oh, this music. So good. What's that? Oh, cool. I don't know what any of these do, but I'm just going to go for it. Thank God we changed how my movement works. Oh no. Get out of there. It's gonna be a long fight. The decision to make these kind of duties is like the best thing Final Fantasy has done, or 14 did. Like, what an amazing idea that just works. Oh crap, you got me electrocuted. Jerk.
This is going well. Vanity. Feast of my blood! Answer my call!
Oh, this seems bad. Oh, what the hell?
Rend my foes and ward their blows!
Oh, he just got awesome. Oh, God. How dare he get awesome? So I'm not talking much. This is definitely taking, like, I'm trying to stay focused. Oh, that's cool.
Not good.
Oh, this is cool. That was a hard one to dodge. Oh, the gunblade has always been really cool. I never cared what anybody said. The thing was just fun. Oh, God. And I hear the lore behind the gunblade in 14 is actually pretty fun. Jeez. They are definitely making this a battle.
No quarter!
God. Dang it! I was wondering if I should move, and I thought I was in the safe spot. I couldn't tell. Ah, that sucks. I know we were right at the end, weren't we? So close. I feel like I got screwed in that one. Oh well. At least we know what we're doing. Sorry, everyone. At least the health is going down quicker. I forget who it was that requested Blaze Blue Calamity Trigger, but I'm actually kind of excited to revisit that game. I didn't realize that the story had ended with Central Fiction. Because I'd only played the first two games. Sumo Moeni. It's been so long since I revisited it, but I've been looking at some Strive stuff, and it's like, man, it'd be fun to revisit that and see if it still clicks with me. Guess what Quest 2 or 3 are going to be. It's like an early Reaper class. It's awesome. After playing the story mode, do lobby matches. Is the lobby still like available in freaking Calamity Trigger on PS3? I have no idea. Ooh, Karagosa getting closer to first request. That's exciting. Oh, 12.5 thousand. Okay. Hey, it's even better. Excuse me.
Not good.
Make sure I'm actually safe this time. Really, Chris Struck. I mean, I don't mind anybody that, like, decides a strange pick is their favorite. I get it. 8 didn't click with me at the time, but I also think I was playing it wrong at the time because I did not realize enemies leveled up with you in that game. So I'd grind to try to get better at a section, and then it would not help. I'm like, what the heck am I doing wrong? Because I'm going off of 7, and I don't know if there's anything in the game that ever told you that that happened. Oh god. Saw that was coming. That does help a lot. 7 was my first Final Fantasy. It was my favorite for a while, but something about 9 just really I enjoy. And 8 was Amy's first one. I actually got Final Fantasy VIII Remastered. We haven't had a chance to play it together.
But you presume to be a protector?
Yeah. No. Jay Linebeck, was your first 2 on SNES or 2 on the actual Final Fantasy 2? Because, oh my god.
No quarter!
Crap. Learn from last time, we can't risk this. Oh god, come on, you. Finally got good placement. Annoying old man. Alright. God, we only got the 45% last time. Oh god. Oh god, I didn't see that. Like I said, there's quite a few Final Fantasies I've never actually beaten, so I'd be curious to check them out at some point. I'm actually really curious whether Dragon Quest X has moments like this.
Why do you persist in this folly? Is that all?
Boy. Oh, jeez. Oh, that ain't good. Oh, God. Honestly, this is a pretty cool moment, Amy. It's just definitely tricky at times. Of course, now I'm replaying it on. Oh man, I'm playing it on very easy, so it's not as bad. Come on, Thancred. Come on. Nice.
You would have her suffer and die. I would spare her that fate.
That is not for you or anyone else to decide ever again.
Holy crap.
Not a single day goes by that I don't think about all that you have given me. Countless memories and moments I took for granted. Gods, you grew up so fast. But you had to, didn't you? For those you had lost. For those you could yet save. A world teetering on the very brink of oblivion, for which you gave your everything, without hesitation. Your kindness, your compassion, your love. Then and now. One last time, with a little help. I'm so proud to have been a part of your life. Oh, Minfilia.
Oh boy. What do you say? Yep, I get it. I get why this is just so well regarded. Whew.
I don't know about this.
What, me or you?
What's gonna happen at your section? Because I know what's coming.
How do you know what's coming?
Because they say one of them has to merge.
Oh, I haven't even reached that moment yet.
Oh, great.
Yeah. This is the place, Milan. The place. This is where she stopped the flood. Hey, Jason Rocks. Game Balance Summit with 300 bits. Thank you so much. Saying I sort of disagree with someone about seven Rebirth being that the back half will be bad and it will go into the multiverse. My response was, I hopefully don't think so. As long as it's not like The Last Jedi, then it'll be fine. I mean, I think it'll be. I'm honestly not worried about Rebirth that much. Oh my god. It's gone quite well, Geeky Griffin. I had to do that duty twice just because I screwed up at the one. I messed up my positioning. But it's so good. The last time I was here, when I felt her presence overwhelming me, I tried to pretend it wasn't happening, to just turn away. But I can't turn away now, not this time. For Thancred and the others, I have to face her. Whew. Oh, okay. There's a third section. I can sense her presence, albeit faintly. Come on, let's look over by the crystal wall. I don't know if a Bryce Moogle is the best minion right now. Honey Bulb is boring. Sure, we'll go with Bomboko. Oh, I didn't mean to push that. Southeast. Ah, there it is. Yeah, Amy had to step out a bit just to let Callie in. And Kiko out.
To your lives! It's the flood! The flood!
Holy crap.
Look! There's somebody up there! On top of the palace!
Yeah. Nice touch that they were how they looked when they
No.
left with her.
Stand back. We shall stay the flood.
But this is what I want. It's my sacrifice to make.
Your time has not yet come. When all hangs in the balance, you must give them hope.
Minfilia!
This place.
Ours is a meeting long overdue. Full glad am I that we may finally speak.
It's good to see you again.
My dear, sweet child. Yours is a burden none should ever be forced to bear. Such pain and suffering you have endured. Yet still you came. For this and more, I thank you.
I've lost count of the times I've almost given up. If people hadn't helped me every step of the way, I never would have made it.
Yet here you stand, resolved. Now, tell me your heart's desire.
To defeat the Sin Eaters, and bring this world back from the brink. The remaining Wardens have hidden themselves from us. But with the power of the Oracle, I thought we might be able to find them.
Indeed you could. Their radiance would be unmistakable. But know, my child, that the power you seek will come at a price. We stand now at the Crossroads. A decision must be made. Tis only natural to be afraid, to hesitate. But for your many trials, you have grown stronger and wiser. And with the love and support of those you hold dear, you have grown to love yourself.
The flood has washed away so much of this world. So many people and places and possibilities. And all the heroes who fought to protect them. Yet here the Scions are, trying so hard to help those few of us who remain, and seeing how tirelessly they work, how completely committed they are to the cause. I can't help but believe. But I want to do more than just watch and cheer. I want to make a difference. I want to help them like they helped me, and maybe even inspire others to do the same. Coming together, providing for one another. That's the only way forward I can see. Since all of our heroes are gone, we'll just have to make heroes of ourselves.
'Tis a beautiful, wonderful dream. One we share. Though my power was all but spent in staying the flood, I prayed this final act would give hope to those who survived. That self-same hope lives on in you. It gives me comfort to know that the future is in capable hands. If ever you should falter, remember this. No one, however powerful, is immune to the whisperings of doubt and despair. Do not give in to them. But do not deny them either. Look instead to the light within, that you may continue to serve as a beacon to others.
Thank you, Minfilia, for believing in us, for believing in me.
Dearest friend, no words can express my gratitude to you for keeping her safe in these tumultuous times. You are a hero to us both. But not even the most valiant heroes can stand alone. Only together may you change the fate of two worlds.
It's hard not to be wrapped up in that one, that's for sure. But I'm not quite sure where this is going to end up. Honestly, I have no idea. So let's speak to her and see what happens. So this is how she ends up looking in that artwork that I've seen so many times. What happened? I remember speaking with Minfilia and then... Is something wrong? I mean, I first noticed the hair, so... Parting gift, I think. Until now, I've walked the path she set before me, the path she set before all the Minfilias. But she's given me a new path, a new life that I can call my own. And even though she's gone, I can still feel her warm and feel her warm and calm and gentle. I can feel the beating heart of the world, the light that swells within it. And the Light Wardens. There's one here in Amarang. Let's hurry back. The others need to know. You don't think Thancred will be angry with me, do you? There's only one way to find out. I know there's no getting around it, but... Would you mind going on ahead? I'll be right behind you, I promise. Yeah, I kept seeing that 26,000 XP. I'm like, oh, if you get that from just exploring around here, I should give that to my Dark Knight. They'll level up in no time just exploring around a little bit. And nope, doesn't work like that. Dang it. There they all are. Thou art returned, but where is Minfilia? Welcome back. I see you fared better than Thancred. Thank gods you're all right. Beginning to worry.
Ah, there you are. We were worried.
Really? He wasn't the one that nearly got himself killed. It's a good thing Urianger called on us when he did. You were at death's door when we found you.
But thanks to your timely ministrations, I was not obliged to walk through it.
I can see why you'd think that, Lon and Oni, but I've seen... It's hard to miss artwork and see certain trailers, so... Certain things you're just not going to get that kind of impact the first time unless you are completely cut off. Here we go.
Minfilia?
You saw her.
I know I haven't exactly been pulling my weight up till now, but that's all going to change, starting today. I'll do whatever it takes to make Minfilia's dream a reality. I can track the Light Wardens now, maybe even help you fight them.
I'm glad you're back.
You don't have to say that, you know.
But I want to. Your family. How else would I feel?
She will need a name.
A name?
A name of her own. I would not have her walk in the shadow of another any longer. And I think it a fitting tribute to our departed friend, too. At the mention of Minfilia, I would remember the woman who preserved our fellowship when all seemed lost.
Bye, Jason Rocks.
Do you remember what you were called before you were taken to Yulmore?
I'm sorry, I don't. I couldn't have been very old when it happened.
Then we must think of a new name. Suggestions?
Only appropriate.
If the lady herself has no preference, I think the honor should rightly fall to Thancred. After all they have been through together, he's practically a father to her.
Well spotted. I'm so glad you're here to explain these things.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Oh, nothing.
What about Reen?
Ooh.
Ah, blessing in Fae. Wait, does this mean thou wert listening when I delivered my lectures on the pixies?
I love that that's what Oriange is more shocked about.
Not exactly, but that one word made an impression. Of course, if it's not to your liking, I can think of something else.
Reen. Yes, I rather like the sound of it. Thank you.
That settles it then. Welcome aboard, Reen.
I won't let you down.
I don't want to react too boldly because I don't want to spoil Amy on things, but you'll like this.
Okay.
It's a happy sad.
Oh, great.
So. Oh boy. That was. Wow. And Chad is celebrating. So Oni Link, I didn't even catch that. That I will say that. What's that? Let's see. You're at on track. Let me forgive me while I take a look at this real quick, everyone, to see how far behind Amy is to us. Let's see here. Actually, yeah, you're getting there. You're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're 7 quests behind us.
Yeah, that seems like a lot.
Oh, Raya hands a tissue. I didn't realize that was a moat. That's good. Love the Christmas outfit, by the way, Lariah. That's cute as all get out. It's taking on a faint golden hue. Curious. Do you have an idea how word reached us that Ranjit was alive and headed for the Hills of Amber? Oh, I can't wait for this to be over so we can all go home, assuming we even can. Though it was grandfather's legacy which first brought me to Eorzea, I never would become a scion were it not for her. Indeed, it would be no scions, and the two worlds would be worse for our absence. Tataru and the others will no doubt be heartbroken to hear the news of her news. Until such time we can return to them, however, we must keep our heads held high. Despite this glad turn of events, the suffering born of mine all too arrogant meddling paineth me still. And yet their smiles do give me hope for the morrow. Yeah, I have to be careful.
I bet you knew the tools.
What's that?
I bet you got the tools right.
Oh yeah, did you?
So far.
Yeah. Well, you're better tools than I am, so. Yeah. Oh, he did. He definitely helped. Ah, the final ether current. For perhaps the first time. I honestly don't know how to repay you all for what you've done, but I promise to do whatever I can to help. Bless you. Are you certain you're up to fighting so soon? I can't imagine the power of the Oracle is something one learns to wield in the space of a few hours. Oh, that was the /emote command where you describe something custom and the game shows as an emote like something hands of a tissue. We'll type on the chat. Oh, that's cool. Thank you. I didn't realize that was a thing. Makes sense it's a thing, but I just didn't realize it. Maybe not, but the presence of the Light Warden is unmistakable to me now. In fact, I sense one here in Amarang to the west. I think it might be hiding underground. Underground, then, is as we suspected. We thought it prudent to take a brief survey of the area prior to your arrival. To the west, we found the remains of a site known as Malachi's Well. If I recall it correctly, the well was built in remembrance of one of the ancient kings of Nabath Arang to serve as a source of respite from the desert heat. It fell into disuse after the flood, whereupon the miners of Amarang thought to turn part of it into an excavation site. Judging by its size, the underground waterways are no doubt extensive, the perfect hiding place for a warden. Are you certain you can track it down? Leave it to me. Then it's settled. We make for Malachi's Well. Back to business then. Oh, that's wild. Yeah, that'll do it. So many of us now. It's here. I can taste its ether on the wind. Then we finally found our mark. Let's put an end to this, Milan, and return to the night sky to Amarang. All right, we've reached the duty. But it feels wrong to do this without Amy. Some.
Is there NPCs I can take?
Yeah, they'll be there. You have,
Just do that then.
well,
It's alright. It'll be a while for me to catch up, so go ahead.
you sure? I'm gonna go do the at least give you a little bit more time, and because there is something we can do. Let's go back to the Crystarium, because I got my side quest to do. Oh my god. Look who's here. I'm going to chase him down. Just happened to run by him. Clement. Clement has reached frickin' Shadowbringers. What the heck? I gotta... Yeah, I'm sending a tell. I just asked him when did he reach Shadowbringers. Yeah, quick MMO conversation. Just jump, jump, jump. That's so funny that I teleported here and it just so happened that Clement was actually here. How's he looking? Oh, he's still in his... Oh, he has a coat now. Look at him being all fancy. He says he's still relearning how to talk to people. I'm going to ask him. She might be. Why is he dressed like the doctor? So Clement is very much always likes to have his, yeah, has to have a suit. And, oh, wow. Well, I don't know if I'll say this, but he needs to collect footage for 14, so he got back into it. What are people? It's a cool glamour. Looks fancy as I'll get out. Whoops. He said, Kara's been busy. I told her I've been playing, and I'm sure she'll be back into it next month. So that'll be cool. Oh, he's farther than us. He's level 80. Well, he might be not as far. It's hard to say if he's stuck in 2-1. I don't know how riveting this is for people who, don't, for people watching, but it's like, oh, catching up with an old friend. It's the fun of, oh, he's still his bard.
That's what he started with.
Yep, he's still a bard. Oh my gosh, he still has his hedgehoglet as his minion too. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, okay, he's farther than this. He's reached the last map. It's Shadowbringers poetic gear he had on? Wow. I'm telling you to make sure to check out the other job quests because, you know, all you guys say how great it is. Oh wow, he's also, oh my gosh, he has a level 80 paladin too. How the hell does he get all this time? I'm jealous. That helps a lot. Check out his red armor. This looks awesome.
Oh, wow.
Looks friggin' awesome. Check his adventurer plate. Hold on.
Oh, look at that!
Oh my gosh.
That's awesome.
That's good.
That is totally him.
Yep, that's him. That's good stuff.
Don't mess with that, by the way, if you haven't already.
Well, and he says hi back. Well, there you go. Sorry for that little excursion, but it was cool catching up. I honestly wasn't sure if he'd ever get back to Final Fantasy XIV just because of, you know, he only needed to cover up to, he felt no need to cover beyond that because, you know, what else does the expansions add? Although I guess he could talk about how you could actually play as the other characters, the other Scions. Like, that's a big thing, but that's cool. And yeah, it bought Amy time.
Still working.
All right. There's crap. Where is our old buddy? Is he not here, or is he somewhere else? Crap. Or is he at the Is he in Yulmore? Excuse me.
I might die.
Oh. Is Alpha near you?
No, anymore.
Oh crap. Amy's about to die, Alpha. We need to get to her. She might be okay. All right. There it is.
I survived.
Yay, Amy survived. Yeah, it must be fellowship restored. Alpha says she got a long way from me when I wasn't watching. Yeah, ran off. Oh, you're doing. Oh, you're doing the Ether Quest too. That makes sense. Fortunately, those are quick. So yeah, well, after we do this, if there's still time, I guess what we could do is try one of the other duties I have over here just to finish it off. Play as my red mage a little bit and clear something of that out, just entertained while we're waiting on Amy. Because I don't, it feels.
You can do it without me. It's okay.
I don't like doing it without you. The whole point of it is us playing together. You waited for me for how long? And you'll catch. Yeah, you've waited for me a long time to catch up so we could actually get to Shadowbringers, so. You'll catch up. That said, if you're not caught up by the beginning of next stream, then I'm doing it without you. Ooh, we get a risotto. I am sure a talented man like yourself is needed all over the realm, so I thank you for sparing a moment to hear me out. Since you two parted ways, Reek has come to visit me several times. Though he is blessedly in good health, I worry for his spirits. I think you may have been the only friend he has had for some time. I considered journeying to the Crystarium myself to look in on him, but I find travel rather difficult these days. If you would go in my stead, it would put my heart at ease. I was just there. Excuse me. I was just there. Oh, Karagosi, you got 2 copies of Dragon Quest IX for your friend and you to play together, then your friend finished it without you? Oh, that's rough. That sucks. All right. Born in Norway, thank you very much for the follow. Very much appreciated. Welcome, welcome.
My outfit's totally different since the last time you saw me too.
Oh, really? I wonder what you're wearing now. Luke's customary seat is empty, and there is nothing to suggest he has occupied it recently. Perhaps someone will have noted his passing. Looking for Master Reek, are we? I dare say you're the only one. Word is Mummy and Daddy cut him off, and so there's no point in pretending to like the little shite anymore. Last I saw him, he was moping about like someone had shot his ammo. I'm sure he'll turn up eventually. Sheesh. Nobody likes Reek. Kalusia, right? You're Luik's partner. I was with Lambert, remember? Well, I ought to stress because after we left, you headed straight for Raktika. We had a rumor that Andrea was there, and Lambert wanted to strike while the iron was hot. By the time we realized we were overmatched, it was too late. I saw Lambert fall, and when the Eater set her sights on the others, I fled. Call me a coward if you like, but my cowardice saved my life. Wicked white, I still remember looking back as I ran and seeing Lambert rise to his feet. I told everyone what had happened to warn them off the hunt. Some listened, but a few bloody fools took up their weapons and joined the hunt. Glory-hungry imbeciles, and not a one of them has returned. Didn't expect Luik to be one of them neither. I remember thinking it odd, especially when I saw him leave for Raktika alone. You're meeting him there, I presume. Good luck, friend. I have no doubt that you're going to your doom. Sheesh, did not work out for that guy. Hey, Beyond Paradise Gaming. That was his rival, right? They just indicated that his rival's basically dead now? Let's see. There we go, Dara Fort over there. Luik, the Mistel Lordling. If he ain't sat at his usual table, then I have no idea where else to look. Boy, that guy was informative. Oh, off to Slither's Bow. Fortunately here, we can fly. Life is good. Oh, we get the night music too. God, it's so nice to be able to fly. The trip. Looking a little bummed. Milan, why are you here? Don't tell me you came for me. It's terrible. It's horrible. Andrea, she's... Excuse me. Render Ray, if aught of you remains, then hearken to my words. I have come to lay your soul to rest, alone as you yourself faced Balam quits a century ago on this very ground. Who is that? Oh, Landbird. She found a new party, it looks like. Well, that ain't good. Don't tell me you beheld a vision of my past just now, didn't you? Aye, I thought as much. Wasn't but a moment ago that I confronted them. Awfully useful, that trick of yours, though I can't understand why you kept using it every time we ran into Andrea. I can't control when it happens. Huh, so it wasn't something you did deliberately? Good to know. Anyway, unintentional or not, at least I won't have to convince you of what I saw. She turned Landbird and those other hunters into sin-eaters like herself. A Hume Axeman, a Gaugent swordsman, a Dwarven healer, an Elven mage. Looked awfully familiar, didn't it? She's rebuilding her fellowship. She's remaking the Warriors of Light. But for the life of me, I can't understand why. I mean, I understand why she came here in the first place. She's reliving the hunt for Balam Quits. But Renda Ray slew the beast by herself. The stories were clear about that. What? They were there too? Then the stories were wrong? God, strike me down. I've been such a fool. Why did I ever think I could do this alone? I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me for all the things I said, Milan. I've regretted my behavior ever since the day we parted ways. It was stupid and nonsensical and utterly pointless. I'm not sure I could even tell you why I did what I did. Oh, Kolux, thank you very much for the Tier 2 subscription. 22 months now, saying around this time last year you were playing Shin Megami Tensei 4. Man, how time flies. Man, it does feel like a while since we played that. Holy crap. Thank you so much. Thank you, my friend. I hope it is all right if I call you that. Right then, Andrea should be around here somewhere, still in the hunt for Balam Quits, I expect. Not that she'll ever find it. No doubt Landbird and the others are with her too. He and I may have had our differences, but I'd not wish that fate on my worst enemy. He deserves to be laid to rest. They all do. Renda Ray most of all. She is my hero, and if I have to kill her to save her soul, then so be it. But this is too much for even the best hunter to handle alone, and I am far from the best. The only way to see this through is together. You and me, my friend. What say you? Ha! I asked for a word and you give me a nod. Fair enough. Before we resume the hunt in earnest, though, let us return to Gate Town and let Miss Olvera know all is well. After all, you wouldn't have come unless she sent you. All right. Really? Stupid beetle. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's hard to get a good look from here, but I think it looks pretty neat. All right. Terrifyingly large beetle, exactly. Unfortunately, I cannot fly here. Feels like it's going to be a little while until we're able to bring the light back here. How goes the catch up for Amy? She's on a convenient distraction. Which, is that where we started at the beginning of this session? I can't remember which one we were on. Hold on. Yes. The start of the 77 quests. It's fine. We'll get to do them together when you get back, when you're, you know, next time. Besides, I was going to do this anyway. This was always my plan to do this right before the duty. So it works out. You did not mess up plans at all. Milan, what a pleasure to see you again, and in the company of little Reek, no less. Am I right in assuming that you've patched things up? I should like to think so, yes, and it's all thanks to you. Had you not implored him to give me another chance, I might well be sitting alone in the swamps dwelling on my myriad failings. And you, my friend, I know not why you sought her out on your own, but I am glad you did. Miss Olvera is perhaps the only person who truly cares for my well-being, but she has no one to look after her. Don't be silly, Reek. I have you, don't I? Before you start blabbing about how you wish you could properly reward Milan, as I can tell you're about to, know that I prepared a hearty meal just for him. Oh, that's very thoughtful of you. Nevertheless, I shall see you both duly compensated once we have claimed the bounty for Andrea. And claim it we shall, for united, Reek and Milan are unstoppable, is what I would like to say, but I know my own limitations better than anyone. 'Twould be prudent to make proper preparations at this juncture. You two should see to it that you are ready for the struggle ahead. It will be a mighty one indeed, but one well worth the effort, my friend. Got ourselves a risotto. So yeah, just a half level to go, and we will be able to take on Courage Born from Fear and get a wow. Excuse me, pretty cool looking materia that I'll likely sell. Yep, final quest for this story, so we're almost done with this one. In the meantime, though, we can either call it here, or... How tired are you right now, Amy? Well, I was just thinking if I should end it here or should give you a little bit more time and do one of the other quests I have lined up. Okay. Then for everybody here that plays, how would you like to join me for a quest to get my red mage leveled up? Oh no. Amy got the mount from Fall Guys. So, Lariah, I will go ahead and invite you into the party. And let's go ahead and return to the Crystarium for now, just to have an easy place to meet up. And my red mage is currently well, I'll find out. 65. So we could either try to do a roulette, or I could actually work through some of the stuff that's been filling up my journal for a long time. What do y'all think? Fate of Stars, Psalm All Hard, St. Mosian's Arboretorium. Probably those, just because I don't know. It looks like I'm not quite at what I need to be for those other ones. So which of those three? Oh, that's cool, Oni Link Plus. That's fun. The Monk Dungeon? Which one's the Monk Dungeon? Actually, I can only do these three as my red mage, I just realized. So it has to be these three. Oh, one of the level 71s. Okay. Yeah, because I'm level 65, I have to do Fate of Stars, Fires of Some All Overgrown Ambition. Would you like Alpha to stick with you, or are you good? You can join us, Alpha. Should we get rid of Fate of Stars? Actually, that's not even a dungeon yet. So yeah, let's do Fires of Salmal. Excuse me, let me get a drink. And I don't know if anybody else is here available for us, but we can just wait for somebody to join us. I don't think it would take, hopefully, that long with 3 of us already in the party. There you are, Sayo. Yeah, I'm getting there, Oni Link. Believe it or not, I am feeling better. Oh, no worries, Time Sage. That's a cute outfit. The crown goes well. That Christmas outfit is adorable. Have you seen Lon Lon's Christmas outfit? For their, I don't know if you can see it past my mic. Actually, it'd be easier to just do this.
Yeah, that looks great. Love it.
Love it. All right. If we are all set, let's do it. No worries, Geeky Griffin. All right. Some all hard. Here it is. Boy, that was quick. Let's do it. No, you're not 77 yet with that one. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, having a healer right at the ready is like healers never have to wait. I don't even remember the plot for this. Go figure. Tanks have to wait less than healers? That's amazing. Excuse me. Oh, shoot. Real quick. I should eat. You guys didn't get to see new spells since I'm using my red mage. That's fun. That vulture needs to die. Fortunately, as a red mage, I am very useful for rezzing people. Amy reached the knockers! Congratulations, Amy. Only Link hopes they knock her it off. No more hard dungeons from Shadowbringers on. Oh, did they stop doing hard, like the hard ranked dungeons, like revisits? Oh shoot, missed that. Oh, after Endwalker you get the replacement variant dungeons. Interesting. It's a good song. Choose your own adventures with 12 routes each? Holy crap. We're just going to avoid that. Feels so good when you get to spend all your black and white magic that you build up as a red mage. Boom. Not Not too shabby. Sure. Maybe I could use that for my... Pass on that. Oh no. Oh crap, what interrupted me? Oh, they died. That's cool. Alpha, that's some impressive tanking, because you brought in so many guys and made sure they stayed on you. Like, holy crap. I forget even what I'm doing in Somehow. It's been so long. Fighting a lot of nether worms. I mean, yeah. Nobody likes having worms. Oh. Especially the giant variety, apparently. You're doing some damage to me. Sheesh. All right, here we go. Galro. I've not tried Three Hopes. I've heard decent things about it. And then I've done that. Time to get back and do my thing. Ah, monsters are infesting the dragon's resting place. Clear them out. Got it. Favor for the dragons. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Cool. Great job, team. Would not have expected Gollum from that. There we are. There we are. Oops. And they offer tons of treasure in this place. They're just coffer after coffer. All stuff I don't really need anymore, but... There we go. Sheesh. EV training Polytoad? How's that going, Karagosa? Thank God all my clothes are lava proof. No kidding. We'd be quite toasty. Oh, I didn't mean to get the auto run going. All right, we did it. Ah, it's Goma from Wind Waker. Excuse me. Oh boy, yuck. No, I'm all right. This is a classic too. We're whooping them. Simidon has over 180,000. Whoops, didn't mean to use that one. Channel points. Does not. Oh gosh, we gotta get rid of you. God, I forgot how good the Heaven's Ward music could be. Scorpion type monster from God Eater. That does remind me. Amy and I never did do the quest that unlocked the Monster Hunter tie-in. Almost got it. There we go. Not too shabby. Another thing I want to do at some point once I clear out all these quests is to go around and collect a bunch of quests that I missed the last time. See what I can get. Yeah, I heard actually getting the Rathlos drop is rough. All right. Thanks for helping me along, everyone. Oh yeah, we're all the way here. Wait, what is this? Is this a lookout? Did I miss a lookout? Oh my god. First time using Paladin outside of solo content. Oh, what's the
Are you frozen? Or is that just my stream?
might be just your stream because I think I'm okay. Everybody's talking. Oh, it's Prey? Oh, okay. Cool, got a sightseeing log. Oh yeah, it is Vidofnir. Gosh, it's been so long. The Moogle quests. Thou hast accomplished all I asked of thee, warrior of warriors. Through thine exploits, the ancient thing that did skitter in the mountain's core hath been excised, and the fires of Psalm Al seethe angrily no more. This holy place belongeth not to the brood of Rosvagar, but to all the dragons who roost within Dravania. It shall not be defiled while I yet draw breath. The Dragon Song War did take too many from us. Even those misguided kin who reveled in Nidhogg's vengeance deserve to find peace in the release of death. No matter the choices that set brood brother against brood brother, in the end we were all children of the father of dragons. Now that the war is over, I wish only that the souls of the fallen be spared the turmoil they suffered in life. We'll probably be ending the stream soon. Fafnir cares so deeply for her kin, even those who mocked Rosfagar's brood for their decision to stay out of the war. I only wish that I could be so tolerant of my brothers and sisters when they disagree with my brilliant suggestions, Kupo. Such musing aside, I should thank you for helping to preserve the peace around here. We'll be sure to keep a sharper eye out for intruders creeping into Salmal's caverns from now on. Alright. And we get the Orchestrion roll. Excuse me. Excuse me. Man, that still didn't level up my red mage. Yeesh. Well, that's alright. That was more about clearing things out than anything else. So I will work on, just continue trying to get my red mage up so I can at least try to show off some of the other job quest stuff for the other ones. But there's a lot of work to go and I only have so much time. So, yeah. Let's see. All right. But, yeah, I think... Oh! Good question. Man! We got a request.
Oh, wow.
That Nobody reaching 100,000 to request. It Takes Two to play this game. Can you and Amy play It Takes Two? It won Game of the Year 2 years ago. And I'm sure it won't be too much trouble playing it together. Okay, I've said too much. It Takes Two from That Nobody. Thank you so much.
Love it.
Not sure which version we'll end up playing, but I will definitely get that. Perfect timing for, hey, both of us being here.
Yay.
Yay.
I love all the puns.
So let me pop that in here. How long is It Takes Two? I assume it's going to be a short game, but we'll take a look. Sometimes the games surprise you. 14 hours, yeah, then we're good. That will be after Generator Rex. Thank you so much, That Nobody. That'll be fun. We should have Amy around again once we get to Super Mario RPG for DGC. Let's see. It Takes Two. Oh my gosh. You said you have It Takes Two on Switch? Okay, yeah. Let's put that on Switch. Boom.
I think. Unless I have unraveled or something. I don't know, but we'll get it somehow.
Yeah, we'll get it somehow. It's not no big deal. Org Generator Rex is in the cartoon. Yes, that was a request from Cat Evie. So we'll see how that's what that's like when we get to it. Apparently, it's a hidden gem. So we'll see. But otherwise, I'm going to call it here. I'm going to get to a actual better spot to stop. We'll go ahead and return to Gridania. And next time we will begin by finishing off the Amarang dungeon. And believe it or not, there's just taking a look ahead. There's only 4 more quests left after that to finish off the level 77 quest, and then we're in the final bit of doing the 78, the 79 and 70 and 80, 78 and 79 quests. So we are getting closer and closer to the end of this game. Well, the end of the main portion of the game. We're gonna be doing the post stuff and whatnot, so can look forward to that. But yeah, cool stuff. Thank you all so much for being here. Really do appreciate it. Still so much more to see. Oh, I hear, but that's why we kept pushing forward. And hey, got the chance to see some more of my job quest stuff, which is always good. And honestly, Amy doesn't have too much far to go. She actually caught up pretty well from what I'm looking at. So, Stone, yeah. Got to see, at least you got to see his arc through this. Yeah, it is. All right. But let's see if there's anybody we can raid real quick. Nobody that I follow. Any suggestions on your end? Otherwise, we'll call it here. And thank you, Lon and Alpha, for just joining me for that other dungeon. Not really needed. And yes, Sonic Joe, you will see me next Wednesday. I will not be streaming. I highly doubt I'm streaming on Christmas Eve, right? Probably not. Sunday.
Yeah, I guess I'm not streaming on Saturday.
Yeah, we already said that.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll see. Probably not, unless you guys really want it. And I guess I did think of a dumb pun if I did decide to play Danganronpa on Christmas night.
No, never mind. I'm not allowing it.
We could have a Despairy Christmas.
I didn't know that was the game. I'm vetoing.
Yeah. Freaking Danganronpa would be my Christmas game. Oh my gosh. Likely not. We'll likely just be here next Wednesday. If I did stream on Monday, I don't even know what it would be. So probably taking those days off. So look forward to that. And yeah, we'll just continue making progress as we can. Last says I'm down for a Danganronpa Christmas. Amy is not. She is vetoing it. So that's okay. That's okay.
I mean, if you really want to, but I will not be participating.
Oh yeah, of course. We'll see what happens. Keep it. All the best I can say is keep an eye out. I doubt it, but you never know. But you never know. Maybe I'll just find myself being like, maybe I'll do something, because maybe some of you will also be like, it's Christmas, but I got nothing really going on. Quick, replace Sunday and Monday streams with more Final Fantasy XIV. I mean, not a terrible idea. Maybe. Maybe. That's a maybe. I might do that. Just so we can actually hang out together. And heck, we could use that for New Year's as well if we wanted. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Either way, though, let's see. Was Glitch Kitten, you said, Sonic Joe? Yeah, we can raid them, and we'll just do. Would be a good raid message for this one? Oh, here we go. This will mean nothing to anybody if they. Actually, I can't do that one because it spoils Amy. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's all up in the air. I'm not making any firm promises, so we'll see what happens. Let's see. I'm trying to think of a good raid message, but I got nothing off the top of my head. It's bugging me. It's too early for Merry Christmas stuff yet. Usually we got something good to say about this one. Let's just go with an Amy classic. Raideroo. We'll just do a Raideroo for, the Raideroo with Amy. That would work. Alright, everyone. Let's start that raid for Glitch Kitten. Call it there. Thank you all so much for being here. And hope you all have a great rest of your week. See you sometime soon. Whether it's a week from now or sometime before that. I have no idea. We'll find out. I don't know. Till then, everyone. Bye.
Bye, everyone.